Overdrive is an adventure that is one for the ages. This is one of those rare instances where you can honestly say that the makers of this movie were strung out on coke and it actually be true.
Stephen King has no memory of writing Cujo because of his excessive cocaine use.
Forgive me if I try to get through this and I sound like a freaking alien. I'm sick, but let's do this. So we got some explanation on a very specific date that the Earth passes through the diffused tail of Rhea M, a rogue comet. And according to the astronomical calculations, the planet would remain in the tail of the comet for the next 8 days, 5 hours, 29 minutes, and 23 seconds. Down to the T, huh? I wonder if anything special is going to happen during that time. Why does it sound like weird, eerie babies crying? So people are so used to going about their everyday lives that they don't notice that the bank is telling them to F off. And even if people would probably think it's some kind of stunt, a guy goes to get his money and he puts his card in and it tells him that you are an asshole. Where do machines know how to... So if you don't get the gist by now, all the machines are basically evil.
Honey, come on over here, sugar buns. This machine just called me an asshole.
Oh god, here we go with the 80s music. Wait, oh, this is Highway to Hell, AC/DC. And I guess their band plays throughout the entirety of this movie, so Stephen King must be a really big fan. I was introduced to them when I watched the movie Little Nicky, but then I didn't even know who they were, but my husband's a big fan of them as well, so he introduced me to more of their music. I don't remember this song though. Is it part of the other? Because they all sound the same. Anyway, everybody is going over a bridge. Look at the trucks that look like Beetles. And these men are just doing their normal everyday Ew, he is picking his nose. Final destination comes to life and this means bad business for everybody. Oh, look at that. Music by AC/DC. Did they pay to have their stuff? Because there was a van that was logoed AC/DC as well. Did they pay to have themselves in the movie? I guess it's mad promo. So as the bridge is coming to life by itself, everyone's confused and there's still people on the bridge like, oh no, what are we going to do? It starts off being kind of comical, but then quickly turns into a horrible Final Destination skit. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Got a slow motion to show that it's a real car going into the water, which it probably was because people actually used real things back then instead of just CGI, which would account for all the money it would cost to make a movie. Nowadays, movies cost upwards of $200,000 and they're using just computer graphics, and I don't understand why it's so expensive. Like, seriously, are they buying their wives and their concubines a new pair of tits each?
Wow, far out.
Are they stoned while they're driving? They probably are. Look, this guy is dying beside them, and they're like, oh my god, we're so high right now? Oh, there's AC/DC again with a Scooby-Doo mystery machine van. Okay, you see a melon coming towards you. Duck and cover! What the... Oh, it's gonna be another one of these movies.
Never went down. Huh? Shut up, you goddamn stupid asshole!
He didn't do anything, bro. What's your problem? Why don't you go out there and try to figure out what's going on with the machine instead of sitting there acting as though you're not capable of doing your job?
Can't you see we've got a situation here?
Okay, well, obviously you're not the person to come to when in a situation like this because you were way too emotional. Like, you were panicking and the other guy is like really calm and you were just losing your marbles and not being of any use to anyone. Was there a horse in the vicinity? What's making that noise? What is with these sound effects with these movies? Oh god, it's so funny. They look like Matchbox cars. What kind of car is this? What breed is that? So the truck stop is where most of the setting for this movie happened. Hey, look, it's the freaking pencil and pen brand. They have trucks that deliver these? I mean, I guess they would. I never thought about that. Everyone's like, oh, look, it's another truck. We're a truck stop. We gotta guzzle the truck. I mean, the truck's gotta guzzle us. And then the truck driver comes. He frequents here all the time, and he's very proud of his Green Goblin.
Get out of here,
Go
Green
back
Goblin.
to fucking New York.
Get out of
You
here.
piece of shit.
You
I'm the
bitch.
Green Goblin, bitch.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking
Several Everyone's having a jolly old time, except her. This woman is the bane of this movie's existence. But remember, the machines are all going nuts, right? So, of course, this is where the stove turns on high heat. The gas stops being guzzled by the truck, and this guy's like, you know what, let me put my face right up to the nozzle to figure out why it's not working. Pretty sure diesel's not good for the eyes, but I don't think it's a very smart decision to put your face right up to something that can spew into your eyes with no protection. It's like pointing a gun muzzle at yourself. What is with that freaking music? I thought that was a meme, but there was legitimately movies that did this. I completely forgot about this. Come to think of this, was this the only movie that did this sound effect? Or did they all do that? It was so weird. It came off so corny, and then the cuts are what makes it even more hilarious. It's the way it cuts with the last scream that he does, and then it just hard cut transition. All right, you can stop screaming now. What in the world? Then we got this guy over here who has the earring in his ear like he's some rapper, and he's supposed to be like, oh my god, so handsome, I'm the main character. Lips! So this boss guy is like super mean, I guess, and all the people that he hired are ex-felons, or felons? Wait a minute, ex-felon, whatever. So the Lips guy is upset because he's supposed to be taking his day off for vacation or what have you, or clock out by a certain time, and the boss wants him to stay for an extra hour. But the boss has him by the balls because he could just blackmail him about the whole parole thing, which is not very nice, so it makes the boss a very unlikable character. How unfortunate.
You got one hell of a racket going here, don't you?
Here, put that back in the rack for me on your way by, would you? Thank you, Bubba. Oh, shit.
Why is that so funny? I don't get the people in this movie sometimes. Why is that funny? Like, I'm legitimately asking. Why is he cracking up at that? Was he supposed to do a villainous laughter to drive it home that he's evil like we didn't already know?
Wanda June, huh?
No. Is this a truck stop? That's what people are eating?
Wanda.
That's so disgusting, bro. And she's leaning over it with her hair follicles. Ugh. So then the knife comes on and cuts her, and she's like, it came on and it bit me. And these guys find it hilarious. And then they get a hammer like they couldn't just use their feet because they're wearing boots. Look how slow it's moving. Why do you need... The hammer is that's the most inefficient. You could pick it up by the handle, first of all, and turn it off. That would have been my first thing. Or you can pick it up and throw it outside. Like, just use your feet. I don't know. These people who consider that if you use a hammer, it's possible for the moving parts or just shrapnel to just fly out into people's eyes. That's the worst thing you could do. I think, like, that was overkill. And that guy obviously took it personally. Meanwhile, this dude that I'm pretty sure this is Gus Fring. That is totally Gus Fring. Oh my god, look at him! He's already stealing because technically everything's free, right? And he gets hypnotized by the machine. Then when he touches it, he gets electrocuted and he's like, oh no, I'm dying, and he dies. Meanwhile, someplace else, the machines are turning on the coach and his children. I mean, this is kind of funny. It's not funny, but the way he's acting, it makes it look funny. And you hear people laughing in the background because if that happens, boys are like, all right, I feel you, bro. That sucks. But then the laughing quickly dissipates when they realize that this is something more serious and the coach is actually really hurt, even though his ball's getting smashed to smithereens by a big metal can filled with water going at about 200 miles per hour. Probably shot his balls back into his ass crack. I mean, I would say he probably needs medical attention.
Oh!
What the hell?
So the coach is dead, and the other boys realize real quick that this is a serious situation. They all try to run away, but several of them are knocked out or dead. Like I said, respect to Stephen King for everybody dying. Like, no one is safe. Look at them lying down there like they should. Horror movies, leave the pets out of it, but kids are fair game. Because that's how you know shit's real. You kill a dog, that's too easy. That's just below the belt. But you kill a kid, it's like, dude, oh shit, that's a human child. This is really scary. This stuff is just maddening. And this is one of the gnarliest scenes I have ever seen in my life. Bro, that's terrifying. Meanwhile, somewhere else, a preacher who can barely see over the wheel of his car is giving a ride to this girl that he picked up. Oh, look, it's the trick-tracky things my mom used to purchase. I mean, I loved comics, so I'd read the shit out of these things, but holy shit were they contrived. He's selling all of these things, and he's supposed to be a Christian, or at least representing Christianity. And he is the most uncouth person. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay, like, I don't even know, like, the dude, gross. Just freaking gross. It's not even like you're some random dude, like, I mean, you are a random dude, but you're also a freaking Christian, right? Or maybe he's not. Just because he's selling Christian goods could just mean that he's using people's religion and preying on gullible people. But still, in what world do you think it's okay to just put your paws on somebody else?
Depends on how long you can keep your hands to yourself.
What's that sweet thing? I didn't quite catch it.
I said I don't really know.
It's drifting, huh? Yeah, I know what it's like.
So the girl turns on the radio and she starts to catch a hint of the news telling people to be careful because machines are going nuts and crushing them apparently. And I'm sorry, this girl, look, this guy has no right to be touching her leg like this, but at the same time, how are you gonna destroy someone else's property who's giving you a ride for free? Kinda rude.
Shit! Whoa, what's wrong there, sweet thing, huh?
Bitch. Both of these people are driving me crazy. Oh my god. I don't know how to feel right now. Like, on one hand, it's like, okay, don't hit my car. First of all, get your grubby ass shoes off my car. Do not touch my stuff. I am giving you a ride for free out of the goodness of my heart, or clearly not. But don't touch my stuff. Keep your calm your non-existent tits. Relax. And this guy is all like, let me just... And then you can't, like, if I were in that situation, I can't slap him or do anything because he is giving me a ride. So I have to just put up with that shit. Ugh. Like, it's one of the risks when you go hitchhiking, right? You're at the mercy of whatever the person's in. You can ask them, hey, can you not touch me? When she made it very clear she didn't want him to touch her. Yeah, oh my god, it's just so skeevy, damn.
Pull in there. And if you don't get your hand off my leg, you're gonna be wiping your ass with a hook the next time you take a dump.
I swan, I never heard no talk like that when I was a boy. What are you doing, girl? What's the name of it?
So she takes control of his vehicle, and she's nuts. And he's nuts. So she pulls into the truck stop. He starts giving her this lecture, like, are you on drugs? No, back in my day, people were respectful. Really? You were talking about being respectful, Mr. Freaking woman snatch crotch grabber fingering?
You fucking spider!
This whole world forgot what good manners is. Here I go and give you a ride my brand new car. And look at the garbage.
I don't give a fuck.
The truck comes alive and it's like, I don't like the way you're talking to that little wretch. And so it puts itself into park while he's giving his lecture, while she's like, what's that? And the truck takes off and almost kills the guy and the girl, and she saves his life. We get a group that's just married, and honestly, the movie is decent up until this point because this freaking human thumb fingernail looking person is so annoying. Oh my god. And for whatever reason, I know why they cast her, because she looks freaking strange, bro. Her head looks like it doesn't belong to her body. She looks like a 50-year-old woman wearing the body of a 35-year-old person. And she sounds like one of those dolls I used to hate and want to set on fire, where you pull the string and then it speaks really fast. I cannot stand her character. I don't know why they decided to cast this person.
Curtis? Is he dead?
Ugh. God, I can't. Ugh, gross. What is this person? Like, what in the flashbang granny is this? I cannot stand her character, and she's always dressed like, you just came from being married, right? It says they're just married, and she's dressed like she's an evangelist going to church for the second time this week. And she's gonna have church in the evening as well. What car starts like? The cars actually sound like that? It sounds like that car's sick. Anyway, old Mater here from Cars is driving by himself and there's blood on him. Ew, get away. The truck drives into Curtis, but don't worry, Curtis is fine. You know how dangerous that is?
Curtis! Are you dead?
Bitch. am really trying so hard right now. There are some moments when you watch something and a specific character or person just elicits this intense rage from within you, and you don't understand why. But every time this woman speaks or I see her face, that is the feeling I get. Stupid ass, dumbass character. You don't care about your husband? Why don't you walk sideways? Go look.
Get in! Get in right now!
I don't know why Curtis is standing there like a dumbass just looking at the truck that he knows nobody is driving, almost tried to kill him. Bro, what are you doing? And how many people did it kill? Look, on its mud flaps. There's blood on each side. Almost like it was strategically put there for decoration. And her constantly screaming throughout the whole movie, just these weird ass moments, just so annoying. Oh my god, I can't stand her. Ooh. This man must have married her for money, because I swear to God, you cannot. There must be somebody for everybody, because, dude, she is the most naggifying, annoying person. And that's coming from me. So after the truck kind of settles down, people now at the gas station know that these things are coming to life by themselves. Lips comes in here to go check if anyone's driving, to be sure. What is the everlasting purpose for having a jack-in-the-box right behind the curtain of your own truck? It makes no sense. What is to trick people? And if you know that you're supposed to be armed going into this truck just in case there's a psycho in the truck driving it, why would you only come armed with a key between your knuckles when you're coming from a restaurant that has knives and a slew of other weapons that you could use, you dumbass?
Yo! Vroom, vroom.
So this girl clearly likes him. I don't know if they knew each other from before. It really doesn't matter. I don't care. But then silently, the trucks start turning on without people recognizing. Meanwhile, this kid is living his worst nightmare. And so are the sprinklers considered machines as well? I mean, I guess they're automated, so why not? But then it's like, kid turns around, it's like, you didn't see us. And what counts as a machine or not? There's some analog stuff that
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
still work and people were able to drive. And this movie is so inconsistent because the amount of things that people were able to use conveniently should have also turned on them. And he looks around and everybody's dead. The cars kill them. There's a dead dog holding on to a toy car, which makes no sense. And I didn't want to see that, but I just told myself it was a stuffed animal. Woman's hairdryer went crazy on her. At this point, just stay out of the house. Honestly, I gotta say the ice cream truck is the creepiest character in the movie. The kid lays in wait for the ice cream truck to pass, only to be attacked by the lawnmower that can't go very fast. I wonder what would have his bike been considered if it had a pedal assist.
Let me tell you right now, boy and girl, that this beautiful American Truth Bible, the fine girl touches full face all pictures to be yours for just $9.95. No, wait.
$9.95. No, wait a minute.
The fuck you say?
He's selling these Bibles for $9.95, and this is an old-ass movie, so money probably costs more. You know what I mean? Like, $9.95 was probably way more back then than it is now. What on earth would I need to buy a Bible for $9.95? And he's smart, too, because he's like, before you say anything, let me sell you on why it's so expensive and why I want you to buy it. And this is what he says.
Before you say anything, let me tell you something. This Bible has everything in it. From the creation of this beautiful world of ours to the fall of mankind.
Huh?
So does every other Bible. Oh my god, are people really this stupid? Was this in the time when people couldn't read on their own or they were only getting pieces of the original gospel? What a freaking con man. Anyway, this guy, who happens to be the kid's father that we saw in the previous scene, wants to go find his son. He can't see. And I can't even blame him for being stupid right here because when you're a parent, you don't think rationally when it comes to your kids being in danger. If he wants to go, I've said this before in other dumb movies that I've done reviews on my playlist, low budget and monster movies. If somebody wants to go after their loved ones, let them. Leave them alone. Let them go. It's their life if they want to throw it away.
Or what?
And throw his life away he does. Because he can't see and he's gonna try and drive when he can't see shit. And then he gets hit by a truck.
Son of a bitch! Out of my way, bitch!
He was selling them the Bible when he was like, out of my way, bitch. That is such a freaking Trailer Park Boys Always Sunny in Philadelphia scene. So now Bible Guy goes out thinking that somebody trashed his car. Meanwhile, Green Goblin truck is like, I'm gonna fix your business, bro. All the trucks are starting to line up. And he's like, leave me alone. And this guy runs straight back. When you know the truck can't turn as easily, it would have been better to go sideways, but you decide to go. What an idiot. The truck is faster, and all he has to do is just bump into him. And it didn't look like he hit him that hard, to be honest. But all the trucks are like, hey guys, want a party? Now all of them come to life, and they all decide to wreak havoc. But funny enough, they just surround the truck stop, and they don't burst their way in, even though they all could easily. It's clear that whatever the tale of this comet is caused these things to come to life. The just married people, with the annoying freaking Frodo person, are on their way to the truck stop, and you gotta wonder, how is it that their car isn't turning on them? Is it a transformer? Well, one of the trucks sees them and is like, no, I'm not gonna let you get away. You guys are looking too cute and your car is not working for some reason. Oh my fucking god, bro, with her ugly ass. I'm sorry. That's very insensitive, and I just don't give a fuck. This character is so annoying. Oh no, another slow motion move where the truck just magically explodes as it's slow motioning down the hill for the ultimate shot. While they get away, and plot convenience allows their car to be the only vehicle in existence that won't turn on anyone. Didn't it explode before, earlier on?
Curtis, what is going on?
I don't know!
Good. That's what she gets. Why the fuck is he gonna answer you? I'm sorry to get you so angry, man. I just can't stand her ass. And I'm gonna keep saying that too, because I just don't know how else to express how annoyed I am with her. She's the one thing that broke this freaking movie. And Curtis is so sweet and caring. He hugs her and tries to comfort her, but I know damn well this marriage isn't gonna be for very long unless she has money or something, because I don't know anybody on hell, heaven, and earth that would put up with this shit. So they see the truck stop and they take a risk and they're like, we gotta go, we gotta make it, but they don't make it. Another slow-mo as a car's crashing down on the ground. Man, they really do love these slow-mos with these old movies, don't they?
Where are you going? Will you get me out of here? I'm caught in this goddamn street.
Do you understand now why I'm freaking seething? Do you understand now why I'm getting fucked? Sorry, that sounds so freaking wrong. Oh my god!
Stop.
Take a break from that woman. The humans quickly realize that they need a lot of firepower. These two are like, we're gonna go in a sailboat, and even though his boss let it slide that he's a felon and he had a life of crime, this girl was like, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. So she falls in love with him, specifically because he's a criminal. And he says this new place that they're going has no motor vehicles on it. My question is, though, does it need to, though? I mean, if a soda machine can kill people, why does there not need to be any motor vehicles? That's not the only thing that was attacking people, but I guess they conveniently forgot. And I can't blame them because from their perspective, it's only like the jukeboxes and stuff and machines in there that are giving issues. So you can't have machines whatsoever. So this girl was drunk and she's like, oh, you made them. And she's so annoying. I don't know what it is with the women in this movie, why they make them so, well, I guess they kind of do that now, don't they?
You can! We made you!
What kind of acting is this? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. What is this?
You can! We made you!
What in the meme? That was god-awful.
Loyalty, you puking thing! We made you!
Oh my lord, this is such top-tier comedy right now. I love it. This is top-tier what in the world? Like, I know you're drunk and I know you're upset, but really, girl? Really? So the truck is like, bitch, if you don't shut the hell up.
We made you! Oh, we made you!
wonder, why are the trucks not coming in? You know, why are they just circling the humans and not coming in, wasting all that precious gas? Good for them, I guess. I swear to you, like, I'm trying so hard to be okay with that woman, but I can't help but feel that after the butterflies and the initial newlywed aura wears off, that he is going to be heading for the closest exit door. Or maybe not, because, you know, men back then, just today too, I'm not saying people are people regardless, but they'll have a wife at home be like, you know what, she cooks and she does everything I need her to do, and then I could just have my bitches on the side. And if she's too stupid to notice that I can get away with it, that's totally fine. Of course, there's always a chance that he might actually really love her. That's great, you know. You gotta love people for who they are, and, you know, good on them. Good on them. But she's fucking annoying. Like me, I would be running so far away from her. So there are more trucks on the way, and they're heading for the truck stop, of course. Meanwhile, the kid from before has found his way to the gas station.
That shower drain runs into the ditch where the guy is.
Will we fit?
One way to find out.
You boys are crazy.
So they're trying to find a way to get out of the area, at least. It's like, where are they gonna go? I mean, he has his dream for the sailboat, so they're all coming, which is really nice, because he could have just left with the girl, but he's like, no, I'm not gonna leave these people here. We're all going. That rope is thick as, like, wow, that's not a rope, that's a rock. Like, that is, damn. I didn't think ropes were that big. Like, I guess I've seen them, but I've never seen them on a person. Is that what they used to hang people with? Good grief. No wonder their necks broke.
Curtis! What are you doing?
I'll be right back.
You ain't going.
There's a man laying hurt out there, honey.
There's gonna be a man laying hurt in here if you don't quit this foolishness.
Oh, Lord. You see what I'm talking about? I know she cares about him. She's doing it because she cares about him. She doesn't want him to get hurt. The way she talks to him like he's her child sometimes. Not like he's her husband. And look at her face. She's dead serious, too. But yeah, that preacher guy, he's still alive, which is not shocking, because I don't feel like he got hit that hard. Then again, he was hit by a semi.
If it was your man out there, you'd want someone to go, wouldn't you?
Well, it ain't. You're not going.
I'm going.
Don't make me a widow on my wedding day, Curtis.
See, in the dark, she looks great. Sort of. I think it's the hairstyle. I like how she was like, it ain't my man. Like, she, at least give her that she's honest. So they creep out, and you gotta wonder the plot convenience of these cars being okay, but I guess they don't have gas in them. The car that got overturned that Curtis and his new and nagging wife was in, that car was loyal to them, and it was working quite fine, and it didn't turn on them, which is very peculiar, because we've seen that people in the middle of driving their cars would have the cars just drive in the trees and kill them. They go through the sewage line, and the kid is on his way there too, but he can't get through the grate. And then he sees the preacher guy, and I guess they're trying to make it seem like he's dead because his eyes are open and he's still. Why do they have to make everyone sound so freaking monstrous? It's not that serious.
Help! Comin! Comin! I can't, you're too heavy! Get me out of this bitch! Oh, my Jesus, I'll kill you!
Oh my god, really, bro? It's so unrealistic. Like, no one does that. A truck sees the group of humans that were going down the sewage meet up with the kid. The Bible salesman is dead anyway. He dies after that ordeal, which is okay. So they have all this firepower, and they barely use it, but I get it, there's more trucks coming. And then the kid asked where his father was, the one that had a diesel in his eyes, and the boss of the whole establishment is like, tough break, kid, your dad's dead. I mean, that's one way to break it to someone. Now, these things, this military weird-looking trolley thing, and this big mouth tractor makes it to the truck stop. And this thing does what they could have done all along. The other trucks could have done this. And this guy's like, oh, you know what? You want to do this, bro? You want a whore? The boss is dead. How did you think that was gonna go over when you saw a strapped vehicle coming towards you? And then you're just standing there after blowing it up, not realizing that the thing possibly has firepower as well and can retaliate? How stupid are these people? And of course, we've got to have the icing on the cake here.
We made you!
go out with the rocket launcher if you're not going to use it? What is your problem? She gets killed. Okay, she gets shot right through the titty, right through the nip. That's gotta really hurt. Like, what were you doing?
Oh, no, it's cool. I was just confused.
Were you trying to get them to off you, bro? How stupid. These characters, man, I can't. She takes down one of them with her that wasn't even doing anything. I'm sure they understand it's Wanda. They know. How sad, but natural selection and all that jazz. So the thing is beeping Morse code, and conveniently, the kid understands what it's saying, and it wants them to fill up, and these things are like, if you don't fill up, we're gonna kill every single one of you. Aren't you gonna do that anyway? Like, we didn't tell you to waste all your gas driving around the establishment for the entire day, but there are more trucks coming, and it's gonna be a hot day. So because they know that these people are here to gas them up, they're like, behave, behave.
Oh, behave.
And this guy's like, what can I fix you up with today? And trucks just keep coming. You gotta wonder, why is it specifically trucks and no longer cars and other gas guzzling machinery? It's just trucks. Maybe because they can do the most damage, I guess? What happened to the airplanes? Anyway, because it's really hot out and all the trucks are waiting, the humans are like, there's no more gas. And it's like they don't get the concept of being tired because they're trucks. But the truck is like, no, you're not done. You're not done. Go get more gas from the ground under here and keep guzzling us. So the guy who owns the Green Goblin truck is like, it's okay, dude, I'll take over. Anyway, the humans have a plan to get out. The way the gun flies off of the Okay. So they're like, okay, now we can make her escape down through that pipe that the kid wanted to come through and get out of here and get to the sailboat. It's our chance. Don't know why the trucks waited all this time before attacking. They conveniently wait till the humans are out of the area.
I bet there's spiders down there. Oh, I hate anything with more than 4 legs. I can't do this. I'm just gonna keep. Oh, don't drop me now. I'm delicate now.
Shut up! Shut the fuck
You have
up!
no right to take me
Shut
to a truck.
up! Will you shut up? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Holy shit!
Why didn't the trucks do that all along? They wanted them to gas them up, but I guess because they're not gassing them up, they're like, all right, whatever. We'll wait for a few hours after you've blown up one of our friends that was asking you to gas us up. After we've seen you say that you're not going to gas us up, we'll wait a few hours for you to concoct your plan and get out of the building, and then we'll smash in the building. I feel like if this were something that were really going to happen, the machines, if they could understand humans like these things can, would be a lot more smart than these stupid ass trucks are. So they tear down the whole place. And of course, you can't have 80s movies without explosions. Oh my lord, what did that?
Oh, would you look at that?
Put that
Just look at that.
So they said they only had to survive for a few days until the Earth passes through the Comet trail thing. And that's what they're gonna do by waiting out on the sailboat.
This is for my dad, you not enough son of a bitch. I don't want this anymore.
Okay. Good job. You really showed him. But in this situation, why would you not want the weapon anymore? You still have yet to reach your destination. Would be smart if you kept it anyway, but whatever. We see the ice cream truck coming and they're like, oh my God, just shooting it causes it to blow up 7 feet in the air and die. Then Goblin truck is on his way. They get to the dock and somehow, while this guy's robbing one of the dead people hanging out of their cars, he didn't see this thing sneak up on him. Trucks are super loud. They always do that thing where they're like, Ska! And that thing is loud when they breathe like that. So I find it very incredulous that this thing would sneak up on this guy, like the freaking T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Do you know how hard it is for a truck to accelerate? A tractor trailer cannot just take off like a freaking Viper. It takes a while to get up to speed, and as it is, you would hear it and have enough time to get out the way, but this guy stands up like an idiot and screams instead of doing the very human thing and dodging. He deserved to die.
Adios, motherfucker!
So all the other people that were in the truck stop make it out. And he's like, I can't pull this rope. Is he an idiot? What is he doing? What are you doing? Bro, look, what? No, you know, never mind. I mean, it's very clear. Never mind, whatever. I can't even. But they make it to the sailboat, and they're okay. And then it says 2 days after, a large UFO was destroyed in space by a Russian weather satellite, which happened to be equipped with a laser cannon and Class 4 nuclear missiles. Approximately 6 days later, the Earth passed beyond the tail of Ray M, exactly as predicted. Then it says the survivors of the Dixie Boy are still survivors, which means they're okay. The end. AC/DC, cue the music. This movie sure as shit was made with a huge bathtub of cocaine, I swear. This is so funny. I love the concept of cars coming after people, but there was a movie that my mom made me watch when I was little called Christine, and I think that was done better, but then again, I don't remember half of it. But yeah, what a weird movie. One thing you can say though, the 80s sure was a fun time for movies. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Ultiori. You ask, we answer.